Welcome to Pete and Hannah's Watchlist. I'm your host, Pete Mitchell. I'm here with my great co-host, Hannah.
Hello, people.
Hannah, we're here today for What's Next.
That's
the
right.
show where we help you figure out what to watch next. Jam-packed show today, Hannah. It's Demon Slayer, The Infinite Castle.
Infinity Castle.
Sorry, Infinity Castle. I didn't see that movie, so that's all you're about. Then we saw The Long Walk, Stephen King adaptation.
Yep.
Then we had the pleasure of seeing Splitsville together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw
A delightful film.
Downton Abbey, the grand finale. But before we get on to those great reviews, let's tell the viewers and the listeners what they should do.
Pretty please leave a like and subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe.
Leave a comment down below your feedback on the show. Thoughts, questions, comments, queries, all that jazz. Welcome to our comments below.
Hit the notification button and you'll get great content like this one. So we're doing What's Next right now.
Yep.
Tomorrow is AFI Top 100 10-year visit, and we're doing a little movie called The Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
We're in the top 10, baby.
We're off
in
to
the
see
top
him.
10. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then it is movie news. And this week we'll preview Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey.
Oh, wow.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
You had that right.
And
You're looking forward to that one.
Infinity Castle. And then Friday we'll do Blockbuster, and we'll be playing a game. I like to play a game.
Do you want to play again?
Let's get on to our great show. Now let's start off with the number one movie in the world.
Right now.
It is Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Mm-hmm. And Hannah, take it away.
Yeah. So elevator pitch, just, layman's term, I'm just going to say there's a head demon who has trapped all the demon slayers in a labyrinth-like maze, the Infinity Castle, filled with demons, and the only way to survive and get out is by taking out the head demon. Basically. That's basically. Yeah. Before I get into the review, I just want to say I have only seen season 1 of Demon Slayer the anime, and I've seen Mugen Train, which is the first movie, which is basically season 2, but without all the extra stuff.
Yep.
I just haven't watched it. It moved off Netflix, and I never watched it, so I never had that chance.
But did you need to see it for the movie?
This movie is the final set, so this is the first of 3 movies, and is the final arc in the entire series. So this is like the ending of the show.
Yep.
So it's the best parts and maybe the worst parts because it's the end of the show. It's the best parts of Demon Slayer right here in this movie. I just want to go into reasons to see is that Demon Slayer is incredibly one of the best animations we've ever seen.
Right.
They put so much effort into the show, but the movies, this one in particular, this movie is incredible to look at. It's a feast for the eyes. This movie centers on the action as well as the deep stories with all these characters, and it's incredible to watch. The action is it's just the best you'll ever see this year. It will definitely give best looking movie of the year run for its money. Avatar is coming out later, but this is one of the best things we've seen in ages, right? And story-wise, for me personally, because I've only seen the first season, this show, in a lot of anime, they do flashbacks and a lot of story of what happened, why we've gotten here in the fights. So for me, it was really easy to grasp everything that was going on. I was like, oh, this person didn't make it. Oh, this is why this is happening. Because a lot of this is the end of everyone's storyline. So everyone's having this big climactic battle. And it's wonderful to see. The emotional weight in this movie is incredible. I love these characters. I actually was getting emotional.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel a lot of emotion because there's a demon in this that has done horrible things. He gets an impressive backstory, and a lot of people are feeling emotional about that backstory, despite the fact I will never because he sucks.
Yep.
So I think this movie is brilliant. It's a great first of 3 movies, a send-off.
Yep.
But reasons not to, it is the first of 3 movies.
Yeah.
It's like watching Lord of the Rings, the first one, and then you're like, I need the other, I need to finish. It's not an incomplete story.
I need the other 2.
And this, we're looking at, the next one's not coming out till 27, and the last one might not come out till 29, if not 2030.
Wow.
So it is a long wait. But if you watched some of the series, and you fell off for any reason and want to get back into it, watch the movie. You'll be like, oh my God, come back. You'll watch the entire series and then you'll be prepared for the next. Because it brings back that love for the series. But major reasons not to see. If you don't know Demon Slayer, if you don't watch anime, if you don't like it, like I would never recommend Pete you to go see Demon Slayer the movie because you don't know the story. Sure. This is, even though it looks great and it's a great movie, this movie is built on the series. Like it's built on you loving these characters. This is the end of the show. Like this is a big final moment. It loses that if you don't know these people. Kind of like when you get to Avengers Endgame, if you didn't watch the last like 20 odd movies,
you can get away with it.
You can get away with it, but you don't get that emotional weight.
Yeah, that's true.
You're just like, oh, this is a good movie, but I don't know enough about these characters. Like, I don't care.
It's the same writer as the television series and the same director, and also the director did Cowboy Bebop as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant. It is for fans of the series. So it's for fans of anime.
Would you recommend the sub version or the dub version?
I saw the subbed because when I watch it, and I usually prefer subbed.
Yeah.
Dub, for anyone, it is a 2.5 hour movie. It's very long. If you struggle with reading for long periods of time, I do recommend the dub. The dub also has Channing Tatum as a character in it. He is he's not a main character, of course, but he does play a character. So a little surprised by him. But yeah, I definitely will probably recommend the dub because it's just incredibly well acted.
And what are you going to give it?
And I will definitely give it a banger. But on the prefaces, you have to like Demon Slayer. It's not 5 stars Demon Slayer just because it's the first of 3 and you just feel it. Because when you get to the end of that movie, you're like, but there's so much more left.
Love it.
And yeah, as a fan, it is 4 stars. Okay. And that's it. That's for the fans. It's for people who love the series. It's for anime lovers. Please, yeah.
Great recommendation there from Hannah.
Beautiful.
Demon Slayer Infinity Castle.
Yeah.
Got it right that time. Is in cinemas everywhere now and it is a worldwide hit.
It is.
The next movie we're going to talk about is A Long Walk. It is a Stephen King adaptation directed by Francis Lawrence, who did the second, third, and prequel of The Hunger Games.
Oh.
It's also written by J.T. Molyneux, who did last year's sleeper hit, Indie Darling, Strange Darling.
Oh, yep.
The elevator pitch for The Long Walk is, in a dystopian future, the military runs a tournament or a contest to prove that the world is not lazy anymore and gets a group of teenage boys to walk at 3 miles per hour until there's one left standing. And if you don't go 3 miles an hour, you get 3 warnings and then you're out. Yeah.
Forever.
Reasons to see this. It has a great young cast. Cooper Hoffman, we saw him in Licorice Pizza. We also have David Johansen, who did Industry, that great HBO show. He's fantastic in this. We also get Ben Wang, we saw early in the year in the Karate Kid Legends. Great cast as well. It is a really horrific tale. Yeah.
This is the hardest watch movie, but for the right reasons it's hard to watch because it's the point of the movie.
I would say the reason not to see this movie, it is very, very graphic.
But also once you see this movie, there is unlikely you'll ever see this movie again.
I just don't think I'll ever watch this movie again. Because this movie is fantastic, though.
It is. It's one of those movies that stays with you. I don't know how long it's going to stay with me, but it definitely will because you just fell in love. Well, you just fell for these kids.
Yeah.
They tried to build camaraderie amongst them, and that's like they knew they were going to, there was only going to be one left standing, but they built a friendship here.
They did.
Even with kids that were like punks and were terrible humans. But
so it was beneficial for people to go out quickly, and people were helping each other up to keep going because they had come that so close together.
It's
just some of the ways that people exited the contest is just.
Oh, it's brutal.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's brutal.
It is brutal. But this movie is really, really good. Francis Lawrence, man, he is like a tween whisperer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like these ones. These guys are not tweens, teenagers.
But this would have been like,
But this is like Hunger Games goes for a walk. That's what it's like.
yeah. Yeah, without the romance. That's it.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well.
I don't know. Maybe there's,
Unless there's
there's love there.
There's bromance.
There's bromance.
There's bromance. Yeah, that's felt in this movie. It's like a real struggle with these guys. It just
Other people
it's so hard.
Other people in the cast include Judy Greer, also Josh Hamilton, who play number 47's parents, and also Mark Hamill plays the Major.
The Major, who's basically leading the charge of them.
He's the big bad.
He's the big bad. He's given his Joker voice too. It sounds like when he's just given his little commanding voice, and it's like, oh.
Okay, so this is a really, really tough recommendation. Like, I cannot honestly say, yep, go out and see this movie. It's fantastic. But it needs to be watched, this movie. This movie is definitely a golf club.
100%.
It is 100% a golf club. It is definitely worth, if you are willing to do the time, The Long Walk is for you. Now,
Do the time.
I will say, when we saw it, no one was in the cinema. It did okay in the US.
It's having it tough because
these Stephen King adaptations. It's either really, really uplifting movies that work or horror movies work. These dystopian ones probably don't work as well. His Stephen King movies are hit and miss when it comes to the adaptations.
We've had 3.
We have had so many.
We've had 3 so far this year.
We've had 3 so far.
We had
this
Monkey,
year.
Chuck,
A Life of Chuck.
and then this.
Yeah.
So I don't know about this
You know
year.
what? I reckon this is the best of all of them.
Yeah, The Monkey was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But this was probably the most well made out of the 3.
Yep.
This movie is so incredible, but it is a once in a lifetime movie.
It's-
There's a couple of those in life, but this does feel
I
like
think you'll
one of
look
those.
back in 10 years and just like the Hunger Games where you pick out stars from the Hunger Games.
That's what I'm saying.
I reckon these guys here, there's some real big stars in here. You got Charlie Plummer in this one as well. Ben Wang, as I already said. Toot Noyot, he is fantastic as Arthur, number 6. And Garrett Wearing plays Stebbins, number 38. But Cooper Hoffman and David Johansen did a great job. So Long Walk is a see it if you can, and golf clap.
If you can manage it, yeah.
The next movie we're going to talk about is Splitsville. We finally got this in Australia. It was a Cannes film.
Yeah.
Has had limited release in the States, and I think you can get it on VOD now. Splitsville stars Dakota Johnson.
Yeah.
It also stars Adrian Ahona? Ahona? Is that right?
Ahona? Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. We last saw her in Hitman with Glenn Powell, but also in the TV show she was in.
She was love interest.
Andor.
Yes, which we totally have seen, of course. No, but she was, Hitman with Glenn Powell on Netflix, yes.
It's directed by Michael Angelo Covina, who stars in the movie as Paul, and also written by Carl Marvin, who stars as Carrie. The elevator pitch. Young couple who have been together for less than a year decide to have a divorce, and then he goes over to see his friends, and they decided to be in an open marriage. And he sleeps with his best friend's wife, and then his best friend finds out, and they have a fight, and then it all unravels after that. Reasons to see this. There is some scenes in this movie that are the funniest of this year. Now, we loved the Naked Gun movie. We also love The Roses, but there's a scene on a roller coaster in this movie. It's probably the funniest thing I've seen.
It's the funniest thing.
I think it's the funniest thing I've seen this decade.
I was snorting, laughing. And that was I came close in Roses, but this lost me.
Okay, reasons not to see this before we will continue on reasons too. But reasons not to see the 2 guys in this movie,
which are the focal points of the
Paul,
films,
played by Kyle Marvin and Michael Angelo Covino. These guys are losers.
They're children.
Absolute children. They're just losers. And there are no redeeming qualities. One's a wet blanket. The other one is just a
liar.
liar. And seriously, there's no redeeming qualities at all. But it is so funny. And
They're both
I tell
funny.
you who's great in this movie.
Yeah.
Dakota Johnson.
Yeah, she holds it because she has to kind of be the only one with sense in the movie. And so that works because everyone else is like losing their minds. And
I know.
she was fine, but
she was fine. But Dakota Johnson carries this movie. She looks so attractive in this movie.
She has to be.
She's
the reason everyone wants her.
Everyone wants her. She plays that such dry humor. She's got such a great sense of humor, and she's really good in this.
And you know what? Another thing is that sometimes I think when you look at her in certain scenes, she looks like she wants to laugh, and that works because you're laughing.
Like the two lead actresses, Dakota and Adriana, they both perform the role of producers in this movie, and they've done a great job. This movie it looks fantastic. It looks really good for a comedy.
There's some incredible, it feels like this movie is always moving in a good way.
There's a scene where Carrie moves back in with his ex-partner.
Well, ex-partner, but they haven't got a divorce.
And they slowly go through the months and months, and the way it's shot, it just weaves in. It doesn't, 3 months later, it's just into one.
New characters appear in and out.
Yeah. It's just, there's some funny scenes where she keeps sleeping with people, and he befriends them.
Yeah, because she said
she dumps these guys and girls, and it still remains friends with her, and it just annoys her no end.
Well, she did state he needed to make new friends. And so,
would you recommend people to watch this movie?
Yeah, if you loved The Roses and Naked Gun, and you want comedies to come back, and you like. I would also recommend if you watched shows like Rules of Engagement, or if you watch like How I Met Your Mother and all that, like you love these comedies with these like immature men, please, you're gonna love it. It's just a ball of laughs. It
harkens back to the 90s comedies, like 30-something singles and all those little threesome, all those. There's multiple people.
The couple kind of like you have these two couples and like they're both immature and are ridiculously
the birthday
stupid.
party is very funny in this. Like, there's some really great set pieces in this. Like, you would have seen the trailer. The fight scene is very funny. The roller coaster scene is very funny, and then there's a birthday party that's very funny as well. Like, it is highly watchable, and I'm gonna go rate this a banger.
Yeah, I think this is the underrated comedy of this year, despite the fact people should watch The Roses.
No one will beat Sinners, and I think Roses is my number 2, but I think this is my number 3 movie of the year so far.
You love your romantic comedies that are like your. Yeah. This is a comedy with couples fighting.
I don't know why. I just like lovable losers that just make me laugh.
They don't deserve it, Dakota Johnson.
They don't deserve any love, what else, but these two did a great job in this movie.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Splitsville is in a limited release in Australia now, and you can get it on VOD in the States.
Yes, you should. It is
search it out.
A delightful watch.
The last movie we're going to review today on this big jam-packed show of What's Next is Downton Abbey, the grand finale. It's the third movie in the saga that is Downton Abbey. And it's after the long-running TV show and the elevator pitch. We have the Downton Abbey people. Lady Mary is getting a divorce, and scandal is afoot. Her father doesn't want to give up control of Downton Abbey when she's supposed to take control. And the town is much poorer for the death of the grandmother, who was played by Maggie Smith, who sadly passed away at 90 in 2024. You also have Paul Giamatti in this one. Michelle Dockery is in this as well. It is Elizabeth McGovern's in this one. Reasons to see this. These people are just nothing but they just smile all the time. It's such low stakes. They go to the races. They're fighting to bring indoor plumbing to Downton Abbey. This movie's set in like the late 20s, early 30s. It's so before World War II, and it's just like idyllic lifestyle. And the biggest issue is the local show. It's just such small stakes that people that are fans of Downton Abbey are just gonna lap this movie up. It is just one of those. I haven't seen the show, but I have watched all 3 movies for this podcast, and I will say that I laughed immensely. I don't know. It makes me. There is also a great scene at the end where it winks to all the things that happen in the show. Now, you said about Demon Slayer. I didn't really know all these characters, but I knew who was in the show and stuff like that. And so you can see, he was in the show. Oh, yeah, she was in the show. Yep. So, some of the best actors that have been in the show, like Matthew Good, Dan Stevens, Lily James, I believe, did some episodes. Yeah, it's the great Maggie Smith. It's just,
It's for fans of the series.
Yeah, it's definitely a fan.
It's not.
If you're a fan of the show, you're gonna love it. It's a definite watch, and I would say it's a definite golf club. For me, it is just a really fan service movie.
Yeah, that's what I don't feel. Demon Slayer does feel fan service because it's supposed to be the end of the series. That's why I think it doesn't. It's more on its own can be a great film. It's just that you have to watch at least because it starts off the movie itself in Demon Slayer's case starts off straight after what happened in the last season.
Yeah.
And so even though I didn't watch the last season, I was just like, oh wow, we're just straight into it.
Yeah.
And so it is definitely for these movies when you get these TV turned to movie shows, it's definitely for fans, and it's really hard to be an outsider sometimes looking in. Sometimes it's you look in and it's nice.
There's a couple of cute things in this. There's Noel Coward. They've got a person playing Noel Coward in it, and it said that he based his Best Picture winner Cavalcade on the Downton Abbey family, which which is a lie, but it's just a little bit of funny stuff like that.
Spoon.
Yeah, people just love that stuff. Dominic West plays an actor that you would have seen in one of the movies as well, and he sort of gives Lady Mary a chance to go back into society. Because it's there's a funny scene where everyone just found a divorce. She found out she's got a divorce. The Duchess or Princess or something like that is turning up to a party, and they hide her under a staircase because you can't see royalty in divorce, even though Henry VIII created divorce in the...
Yeah, but it's scandalous when other people do it.
It's scandalous.
It's scandalous.
I just some of the names, you haven't seen an episode like Lady Mary Talbot, Lady Grantham, Lord Grantham, played by Hugh Bonneville from Notting Hill. Just some great names.
It's just, it's a series that had its fan base and it will always be loved. And I think you're saying if this is the finale, right? It
is the grand finale.
The grand finale. You think it's just a solid conclusion for those? You think? Just an outsider perspective.
Some of the waiters and stuff like that. The butlers have retired. The cook retired. So you're seeing long-term characters retiring, and it's a sort of passing of the baton, for the new generation. Maybe they'll do a
revival series later down the line.
Maybe down the line. You never know. So what do I give this one? I gave it a golf clap. Yeah, I gave it a golf clap. That is it for today's show. What a ride we've gone on.
We actually liked all the movies we saw.
Yeah, I did.
I'm surprised.
Demon Slayer, Hannah gave it a banger. Long Walk, we gave a golf clap. Splitsville, we gave a banger. And Downton Abbey 3, the grand finale, we also gave a golf clap. So, highly recommend for fans of cinema.
Yeah. Just with the Demon Slayer, I almost want to give it 5, but I can't. Because validly speaking, it's you watch the first one and you're like, but that's jumping the gun.
Yeah.
It feels jumping the gun.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you how that ends. You just, I can't believe it's 20.
Wow.
The wait for these movies is pretty incredible. But I will say,
2030 for the last one would be huge.
oh,
Hopefully, we're still in the show.
if this is doing big, imagine that third movie.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine.
Imagine how big our show is going to be by then.
Maybe you'll go see it.
I'll tell you what. If we're still doing the show, I'll definitely go see the third one.
Oh, and you'll be like totally invested.
Yep. 100%. And that'll be the first movie I've seen.
But
of the
if you
series.
laugh at any of my poor babies, I'd be
Wow.
upset. As
Wow.
someone who's only watched the first season in one movie, I gotta say, like, I still cared about all these characters and coming back. And I gotta say that's rare. That's rare to still care about,
Well, love that for you.
come back and care
That is it for tonight's show. Today's show, sorry.
today.
The show.
The show.
The show. Tomorrow, it is Wizard of Oz on AFI Top 100 10-year visited.
We're off to see
movie
some guy.
Number 10. That is my Lovely Coast Hangout. Long live cinema. And until we meet again, it's bye for now.